Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Engineer Masood Akhtar, and today we have the technical session number 69. Our subject is galvanization. Before going ahead, I would like to request you to subscribe, press the bell icon, and in order to reach the next video with easy access. So, galvanization is the treatment process which is applicable on the all type of steel metals and whatsoever it is, and it gives the steel to a voice big life against the corrosion protection. So, what is the galvanization? Galvanization is the application on metal thickness on the metal products where the coating of zinc is applied on the steel to the iron for the protection of the preventing rust. So, this process galvanization sheet was developed simultaneously in the France and England in 1837. There are several galvanization processes available, but most of the commonly offered is used. The method is hot dip galvanization. The hot dip galvanization is a process in the factory where the material is fitted in the channel. It will go to the sandblast. After sandblast, it will go to the oven for drying, and the surface profile is developed. Then it is going to the coating where the hot material is dipped into the chemicals, which is the zinc, mostly contaminated zinc. And after zinc application, it is stay certain time according to the relevant standard and the specification. It is stay for some time, then it is take out from the zinc solution, and it is again going to the oven. It is dry, and then again shifting to the normal condition, become a normal condition, and then it will shift to the quality section to market, and where the application is done, and physical test of the quality measures is taken, and it's accordingly. So, what is the metal galvanization used? Zinc galvanization is one of the most widely used method for protecting metal from corrosion. It involves apply the coating of the zinc as thicker base plate, helping to shield it from the surrounding environment. Then again the question, what is the common application of the galvanization? The galvanization is a mostly commonly called hot dip galvanizing. The process is applying to protect the zinc, applying to iron or steel to prevent the rusting. The most common method is hot dip galvanizing, which is steel section or submerged into the bath of molten zinc. What is the galvanization on do it on the metal? This is again a question. So, what are the advantages of galvanization metal? Galvanization is primarily performed to prevent the main metal material from rusting or corroding. This is the main purpose of this galvanization. What is the layer of galvanization added in the sheet of metal? The zinc itself rusted, corroded. Uh, while this may sound like a negative or actually a positive, so how we can apply the galvanization coating? This is the hot dip galvanization process is relatively simple. It involves cleaning steel and immersing in a molten zinc to obtain a coating. Hot dip galvanization is the process of coating iron and steel with a layer of zinc by immersing the metal in a bath of molten zinc at the temperature of around 450 degrees centigrade or 842 degree Fahrenheit. Which degree is preferably mentioned according to the standard, it can be measured. So, what are the galvanization iron steel? Galvanization is a process of coating iron steel with a zinc in order to provide the greater protection against the corrosion for the iron on the steel base. So, how long its galvanization coating lasts? The zinc coating of the hot dip galvanization steel will be released hard, hardest soil is 35 to 50 years, and in less corrosion soil, 75 years or more. This is the galvanization life, depend upon the soil condition and the weathering condition of it. Is this mean from 35 to 75 in that range according to it can be adjusted or it can be stay or durable according to the weathering condition and the geographical strategy. Although the humidity affect the corrosion, temperature itself and less impact the galvanization zinc coating respond well in external cold and the hot temperatures. Some areas are very humid and its humidity is more. The coastal area where the galvanization life is little bit less than the standard. Uh, does the galvanization wear off? Zinc can be upward for the 50 years, which prevents from having a cost of the metal against the future. So zinc primer is have itself the chemical composition. So this is the procedure for the galvanization of steel, mostly the products using for the street lights, which are in the open air, and also even in the construction of concrete structure or inside the shaded area. Once the galvanization is there, the steel life is more according to the corrosion failure. So corrosion is the most more uh, danger things which reduce the steel dia, which reduce the steel thickness, which reduce the steel measurements, and once the measurements of the thickness of one certain atom is reduced, then the tensile and the structural and the other yield strength, physical property or mechanical properties are going less and less due to the passage of the time. So in next session, we will discuss about the corrosion, how the corrosion and what is the corrosion, how it takes place, and what is the prevention. Prevention is this one, galvanization, which is only the application. It is mostly in the hot and deep, and before going to the deep, the surface profile should be completely clean, and it is by sandblast with certain distance and the certain temperature and certain pressure. After that, it is going to the oven room in cleaning. Once the moisture is completely dry, then it is going to dip for some certain procedure. There are some certain standard for this galvanization. So, if the galvanization is correct, the material will give us the complete age of the product. If it is not properly application, yeah, or application are not even in mixing with high temperature, it is manually separated by some guns and some equipments, it cannot be stay. But for the galvanization, the company should be accredited by third party and which have the annual audits and these things are carried out and their performance should be noted and the appraisal procedure of this galvanization always to be noted and always to be monitored and always to be challenged by the third parties and then this is the successful. So this is the briefing about the galvanization and in next video program we will discuss about the corrosion which is related to the galvanization and so our scenario is going on. Thank you very much and have a nice day.